Hello YouTube family, this is Ravi and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm back with another video on ServiceNow interview series where I am discussing about interview scenario questions which are being asked in interviews. And I am so sorry that I was not available for the entire month to prepare a video because even I was switching for a new change, and fortunately I got a good role in some organization which you will get to know on my LinkedIn on Monday. So let's get started. And today's scenario is what interviewers generally ask in interview, what they have asked multiple people in the past, and even they have asked one of the questions to me on parsing a JSON. So how you will get the data out of JSON in three different formats. So I am going to start with simple, then medium, and then complex. So let's get started. So I'm going to show you first the scenario and then we'll start it. So this is my channel. If you're very new to this channel, please do share and subscribe. And I promised that once I reach 10K plus subscriber, I am going to bring a new module, and the new module will be CSM, which will be coming very soon from the month of August. So I'm going to bring the videos on customer service management, and how you will handle cases, everything. Then in the next target will be 20K or 15K, let's say, and then I'm going to bring human resource and then ITOM very soon. So I have prepared that question for you guys, and the questions are how to parse a JSON. So I am making it little simple, then medium, and then complex. So the first requirement is how you gonna parse this JSON and get the value of last name. The requirement is something like this. I have this response. Suppose we have done our integrations from ServiceNow to third party. Okay, and we got a response back from them. So how we are going to parse the value and read this value called last name. And the last name value is this person name. For example, let's say I will change this person name Gaurav. Let's say Ravi. So how you gonna parse? And this is the first level of question. This is super simple. So to understand this, let me take you to ServiceNow. So let's go there. And here we will open background script. So here I'm going to show you with background script. You can choose any server-side script of your choice, guys. And the requirement is something like we got a response body. So variable response body. Okay, you know how to declare the variable. If you don't know what I'm writing here, guys, please go and watch the playlist where you will find ServiceNow development series. There are 11 videos which you can watch and then come back to this video, because I'm not going to discuss what is variable and how to assign it. So this is a part. Variable response body, and I have the data here. Where's the data? Let's say this is my data. I'll copy this data, or let's make it in a single line. I can make like this, this, and okay. So let's say this is in single line. So I'm gonna copy this single line. Okay. Copy and paste it here. So I have this response body and I have to get the data out of it. So you can directly put this in a quotes also like this and make it as a string. This also you can do it, or you can ignore it. The reason being, if you give double quotes, not working because everything is double quote. Here ServiceNow will be confused. So I'm assuming this is the JSON given to you by your customer. Fine. Now how you gonna parse this JSON? How you can get the data of last name called Ravi? So to understand these concepts, first of all, guys, what you have to remember is there's a technique to parse a JSON. And what is JSON? So JSON is a key value pair. This is the JSON. JSON always look like this. Curly braces on, curly braces off. And here we have key, okay, and the value of that key. So in ServiceNow term, the key referred to as column name. So let's say column name is last name, for example, and the value is any value. Okay. So I have to get the key part so that I can read the value. Simple. In ServiceNow, you have to parse the JSON. Parsing means going inside it. The term is called P-A-R-S-E, parse. Parse means you are going inside it. You are opening the key of the door. If you have a door, for example, if you are staying in a house and you have a room locked, so you have to open the door and go inside the room. Simple. So I have to open the door. So I have to pass these brackets and I have to go inside it and pick the data. So suppose this is a room number 1, room number 2, and this is your entire house. Let me explain you like this. So like this. You have a house, let's say. Suppose this is your house. So, and you have 2 rooms, room number 1 and room number 2. Room number 1 is, let's say, last name. Room number 2 is first name, simple. Okay, first name. So I have to get the data of 1. So you have to open this main door of the house and then go inside the room. So main door of the house is represented by this curly braces, and whatever the room you want is room number 1 is your key 1, key 2, and the value 1, value 2. That's what it is over here, if you notice. E1 is key, last name. Like this, you can get the value. So how to parse? So we have a technique to parse, and this is the JSON. So we usually use the term called JavaScript object notation. We are denoting the object with the help of JSON. Is notating an object. Dot parse. If you want to know what is JSON, you can watch my integrations videos. There I have discussed about JSON. So let's do it in ServiceNow. So here I am going to write variable. Let's say parse JSON equal to. I'm going to parse this. So you have to use the term called JSON dot P-A-R-S-E, parse. You are going to parse this, and you will notice this is a method. If you read about it, see, it's a method. It will take key and the value. So I'm going to give a method. Method always start with curly braces on and curly braces off, for sure. Remember that point. They've already discussed all this in our previous videos. And what we are going to parse? So we are going to parse these details. So this details is stored in which variable? Variable number r body. So I'll copy this and put it over here. Simple. Perfect. And just print. So what you have to print? So gs.print. I have to print last name, but I have parsed the data. So I have bypassed this bracket. Now I have to get the last name. So last name is stored here where? Parse JSON, because after parsing only you will get the data. So instead of this gs.print, you can write another variable called, let's say, parse data equal to whatever the information we have stored here. What information it will have? It will have ID, it will have 2, it will have first name, it will have last name. Means we have bypassed this bracket. Parse JSON dot, what is I want last name. So I am copying this key name and put it over here, last name. Okay, and just print this data. Copy this and print it. Let's make it little small. And just run the script. So once I run it, scroll up. So if you are parsing the JSON, so I am getting one error. Okay, I was expecting this error so that I can show it to you in the real time also. You might get this error called Rhino ECMA error. Rhino ECMA error are nothing but you are parsing something, but this is an object here. I am going to convert that into a string. So single quotes. Okay, because inside we have already double quotes. So you know how to represent the string. Now if I give a single quote here, now JSON body, parse data, and if I go ahead and run the script, see, I got a value called Gaurav. Perfect. Correct. So what is the last name value? Gaurav. Now similarly, if I want copy this, instead of last name, I want photo. Run it. I will get the entire link here. If you notice here, HTTP JSON formatter dot whatever it is. And run again, you can see this. So we got the value of it. So this is first example, which is super simple. You have to just pass the body and get the data. Now let's go back to the next question. You see here, you have this JSON. Let me copy it. You can pause the video and you can answer the questions if you wish to answer, guys. The question is, I have to get the last value, 134376840. How I can get the last value? See, variable JSON dot, okay, let me write it again from scratch. So this is our body. So we will write, let's say, p body, past body equal to JSON dot parse, and we are going to parse this body. Fine. Till here it is okay. And let's say you want to have the value, this value, but this value is the value of key called href. So our body. Okay, now let's go back and type here variable pass JSON. So I'm gonna pass this. So JSON dot, okay, we already pass, sorry, p body dot href. Okay, because we want href. Fine. gs dot print and pjson. Copy. Copy paste. Sorry, copy paste. Fine. So what will be the output? If I run the script, the output is \workforce API work order 13439. The requirement is, whatever the JSON body I want to pass, I want to get the last number out. I want to print the last number. So how you can do it over here? You can pause the video and let me know. Get a pause and try to do it. Get the last video, sorry, last part. I will show you how you can do it. So you have already having an href, and here you can write another variable called, let's say, variable last value equal to whatever the data you have got here. Okay, pjson dot split. Why we are going to split? I want to split this \. And guys, if you split something, in which data type it will be converted? You can answer me this question. If you use the term split, which data type your information will be being part of? Means in which data type it will be converted? You can tell me this answer in the comment section. I'm going to tell you the answer. For example, I'm going to split it, split \, and if you print this, let's say I'm going to print copy paste L value. So it will be splitted with a comma, and this is referred to as an array. So you can see what you can research here, what split method do in Java. So split a string, split into an array of substrings. So it will convert in an array of substring. Remember that, guys. And this is asked in your interviews. Now we have already split it into an array. Now, how to get the last element from an array in a single line statement? You just have to use pop method. Push pop. If you know about data structures, well and good. If you don't know about data structures, you can watch the videos. But pop means you will pop the last element. Push means you will push from the class. You might have heard about it. Push and pop, array.push, array.pop. So this is what pop is. Now see, done. Run a script and you got your answer now. The first is printing the JSON, which is href, and last one is printing the value, which is pop. So you have to convert into array and get the last element out of it. I hope you are clear. So pop will always give me the last element. Fine. And the last question is this one. Copy. And I'm going to paste here right away. Okay. So if you notice here wisely, just see here, this is key, this is value. Fine. Now, if you notice here, this is inside an array. Can you see? An array of X and then again array of Z and then again you have a G, Z, B, C, whatever G's. Requirement is you have to get the value of G. And this is the question asked from me in one of the service-based company. So I was applying for a senior solution architect, but this question was asked. So I was surprised why they're asking these questions to me. But what I believe is what they wanted to check whether array solutions can be built, how you can pass an array. The concept remains the same. You can do like this. Add body, say any variable name JSON.parse add body, and now you have to retrieve the array. So here, how to retrieve an array? Retrieve the value from array in JSON. So it is a JSON, but inside a JSON, we have an array of JSON. I'm so sorry, not array of JSON. In the JSON, we have an array of an object. So here, how you can do it? So simple technique, let's say I am defining any variable called dest equal to a p body dot. Now we have to let's say I have to get the value of G and get the value of G. So where G is inside the B key, correct? We have only two key, first key, second key. We don't have third key, but inside B, we have an array, first array, second array. So you know what is the position of array, how it is defined. So let me explain you. So if you have an array, let's say 1, 2, 3. So this position is called 0. This is called 1. This is called 2. Correct? So if you notice here, so X is at this position. X is at this position. Then inside the X, you have Z and Z. Okay. So inside this. So you have to first get the X position. How to get this X position? A simple way, X is present on B, so we will use P of 0 because it is at 0 position. Correct? Now, I want to go in, so this is also an array. If you notice here, we have a bracket. Let me zoom it, guys, to show you. See here, B, so B of 0, it will take X. Now X of first and second. So X of first and second. So I can write like this dot X of 1. X of 1 will return what? So it will 0 and 1. Correct. So this is 0 position. This is 1 position. Dot G. That's it, guys. I know this is little tricky here to understand, but this is more than enough. And just print it, gs.print. Test, you will get the answer. Run it. You got your answer, guys. CYC. Go to the value of GYC. So B, inside a B, we have an array. So array of 0 is X and X0 is Z and X1 is G. If I give another comma here and if I write something, let's say bracket on double quotes XYZ. Okay. If I want the value of XYZ, I can do like this. Simple. I think there's a bracket missing. Yes, a bracket missing. Okay, there's no bracket missing. Okay, let me do it again. Control Z. Let's send it. Okay. To copy this, comma, I will put it here, G1 dot YC1. Okay. Now I want G1 value, run it. What is coming? Okay. This is not now X of 1. This is X of 0, 1, 2. So I will put X of 2 and then YC1. You got your answer. Getting my point. So if you get these kind of an array, this is how you will parse it. And these are asked in interviews. So if you have any question, let me know. I will ping this 3 JSON in the chat. In the comment section, you can do it from here. And till then, we'll meet in the next session very soon. And keep loving, keep watching the video. Till then, thank you so much. Have a nice day.